Halo teman-teman semuanya, selamat datang kembali di channel AHRXONE. Dan kali ini kita akan melanjutkan petualangan kita sebagai seorang detektif di Murder on the Orient Express. Di episode sebelumnya itu adalah chapter pertama ya guys ya. Chapter dimana kita baru memasuki ke dalam kereta Orient Express dan kita berangkat dari Turki. Nggak ada sesuatu yang berat, belum ada. Kita masih perkenalan dengan penumpang-penumpang yang lain. Kita masih observasi orang-orang tersebut. Dan di akhir episode itulah yang seru, dimana ada di tengah malam, dari jam berapa aku lupa, sampai sekitar jam 2 atau setengah 2 gitu, setengah 2 malam, ada keributan kecil ya guys di kanan kiri tetangga kita, di kamar kanan kirinya, dimana kita itu tinggal di first class, kamar kita 202 kalau nggak salah ya. Dan kita udah masuk di chapter kedua. Kereta kita berhenti karena adanya salju yang longsor. Jadi mari langsung aja kita selidiki apa yang terjadi di Orient Express ini guys. Sebelumnya kita cek dulu apa yang harus kita lakukan. The journey of the Orient Express. Okay. I should go to the dining car and have breakfast. Oke, kita harus sarapan dan kita harus ke gerbong makan malam. I might as well go to the dining car and have a breakfast. Oke. Oh, ini ada interaksi di sini guys. Berbagai macam interaksi yang bisa kita lakukan di sini.
The train still hasn't left.
Yes. Oke, kita ini bukit tinggi gitu ya, dari saljunya longsor dari atas. Waduh, salah pencet, sorry. Oke.
The mustache comb to tame unruly knots.
Oke, sisir kumis.
The finest of curling irons for the mustache.
Oke, untuk ini ya guys, apa namanya, ujung kumis dulu guys, di pelintir-pelintir gitu. Nah ini
Wax
dia
to
waxnya.
preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
Perawatan kumis lengkap satu set. Oke, kita keluar berarti guys. Apa yang terjadi di sini? Kemarin tuh ada seorang perempuan lari di lorong ini ya. Kita bisa kesini sekarang guys. Kita cek nih. Kamar kita di 202, first class. Cuma ada sekitar 5 kamar. Cuma ada 5 kamar guys di first class. Di second class itu ada 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kamar. Oke. Dan totalnya ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gerbong yang ditarik oleh kepala keretanya. Oke. Ini second class guys. By the way, kita ngapain kesini ya? Nah, apa kita keliling dulu ya? Iseng mantau bisa kita belakang. Tapi memang kesini sih. Enggak juga sih. Oh.
The train is completely trapped because of the avalanche. Hopefully not for too long.
Ini udah nggak mungkin bisa lewat sih masalahnya. Gimana cara lewatnya coba? Udah impossible gitu guys. Kecuali ada ekskavator atau apapun, masa nunggu salju yang mencair mau berganti ini musim. Itu kamar kita. Kita harus breakfast dulu nih.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Bisa interaksi nggak? Nggak bisa guys. Breakfast. Lounge. Bar or lounge.
This delay is intolerable. I
I'm supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2
My
days.
daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I...
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov?
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Prancis ya guys. Prancis sih dia.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
Ya juga ya, gak ada yang bisa mainkan ya.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I
Yes.
suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr. Poirot.
Katanya lihat tuh wanita tua di sana. Dia tinggal mengangkat jari telunjuknya sedikit aja, orang di seluruh kereta udah kesibukan, pada sibuk semua gitu tentang apa yang dia mau gitu guys. Maksudnya aku mau ini, satu kereta tuh pada sibuk semua karena dia orang kaya gitu, orang berpengaruh gitu guys. Tapi kelihatannya dia wajah ini gak setegang di hari-hari sebelumnya guys. Apa sih namanya? Aku lupa nih. Kita bisa analyze karakter kita lagi. Kita lihat untuk refreshing aja. Oh, old lady itu belum ya guys ya? Kita belum analyze dia loh. Kereta ini belum. Kita masih belum tahu juga. Masih ada beberapa yang kita belum nih guys. Oh, orang Jepang ternyata, Hotaru Mori. Gary Michelle, masih ini sih guys. Juga belum. Ini belum. Dan old lady di sebelah sana juga belum tuh guys.
Please, do me the courtesy of leaving me alone, if you will.
Sombongnya guys.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can add to what I've already told you.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Fauché. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if
Orang
I could get out
komplain
of
kalau
question.
kereta ini gak
Too
bergerak.
early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Okay, nice. Kita ke dining ya guys. Itu tadi bukan tempat breakfast itu. Setelah breakfast baru kita ke situ. Nah, seharusnya di sini.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Oh, kita harus ke kamar 203 guys. Sibuk
Look
manggil
here,
kita.
Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
Gua orang pada nggak sabar ya guys. Go to the dining car. Jadi si kawan British Army tadi itu, dia pengen kita menemui Book untuk mencari solusi gitu. Karena semua penumpang tuh nggak sabar, impatient. Oke. Kita terjebak di antara dua bukit mungkin ya. Oh, kita lihat dulu nih tadi guys. Lupa. Cek nih. I'm requested by Book to join him in compartment 203. Something is wrong. Mr. Michel was clearly agitated. Oke, ada sesuatu yang salah. Mungkin mau membicarakan di malam sebelumnya guys. Kejadian di malam sebelumnya, bukan tentang salju ini mungkin. Kemungkinan ya, itu firasat aku aja sih. Ini masih ada. Oh, di sini ada sebagian. Masih ada beberapa orang yang di kamarnya masing-masing kayaknya. Belum semua keluar. 203 guys. 205. Nah, itu dia sibuk. Gak ada sesuatu.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed.
Kan?
Stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there.
Jangan sih.
He's an American.
Ya jelas.
A man called Ratchet.
Si Ratchet
It was
ya
his valet
jelas.
masterman who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Oke, kita terima ya guys ya. Oke, Ratchet dead, new mystery discovered. Udah jelas kalau misalnya si Book itu membutuhkan pertolongan kita, pasti ada sesuatu yang harus kita ungkap gitu guys. Apapun itu, karena kita seorang detektif. Jadi itulah tugas kita.
Good. We are all at your service. This is the room right here.
Oke, kita lihat dulu. Analyze the crime scene. Ada 17 barang yang harus kita analisa nih. I need to analyze the crime scene to figure out what happened.
Mr.
Okay.
Poirot, I am Dr.
Doctor.
Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in postmortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
Oke, dia seorang dokter nih guys. Ya, Moroccoan kayak. Atau kayaknya nggak mungkin Morocco ya. Dokter 7. Oke.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Bentar guys. Kita analisa dulu ya guys ya. Oke, dia ditusuk berkali-kali guys ya. Di dada sampai ke perutnya.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you. I'll take photos.
Oke, jam tangannya hancur mungkin karena ada perlawanan.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
1:15 itu waktu si perempuan itu keluar loh guys. Dia pakai piyama warna merah. Tapi dia berlari dari arah sisi kanan, bukan dari sisi kiri gerbong.
The watch is broken. The hands are one.
Oke. Apalagi yang bisa kita track di sini.
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Broke the door to get into the room. Bagaimana cara si pembunuh keluar dari ruangannya? Asistennya tuh tadi sedang asik sarapan kan sama si mantan tentara itu. Dia berarti belum tahu tuh guys kalau bosnya udah mati.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Ini obat tidur mungkin ya, sleeping pills ya.
A box of sleeping pills.
Oh, terus tahu kodenya nih guys. Ini apa nih?
Expensive clothing, recently laundered. Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Apa ini? Gambar kelinci juga sama. Gak ada yang terlalu penting sih guys. Sepertinya.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Kemungkinan. Oke, tadi kan pintu utamanya tuh ada rantainya. Rantainya kan nggak broken guys, nggak rusak. Nggak ada semacam tanda kalau itu dipaksa, didobrak gitu. Berarti itu dari pintu sini.
This door communicates with compartment 204.
Oke.
Oke
deh guys. Gak penting. Kita pengen tahu kodenya. Kode ini brankas ini. Ntar kita lihat dulu ya ini. Restore the torn picture. Konstantin alibi. Siapa Konstantin tuh guys? Ini apa nih? How could the killer exit the room? I need to inspect all possible exits from the room. Oke. Nah, kita gabungin ini dulu ya. Mungkin ada clue di sini. Wah, ini bahkan lama nih guys. Aku skip dulu bentar ya. Tapi bentar, aku coba sekali. Ini kemungkinan di sini. Mungkin ya. Kok nggak ada sisi yang menguntungkan gitu ya? Oke deh, aku skip dulu bentar guys. Nanti kalau aku udah tahu jawabannya aku akan kembali. Oke guys, ternyata gambarnya ini bisa di-rotate ya. Aku nggak sadar ada tulisan rotate gitu. Jadi coba kita rotate. Kalau di-rotate tuh bisa jadi lebih gampang gitu. Kita cocokin aja. Nah, cari kaki pasti paling bawah, sudutnya udah kelihatan. Nah, ini juga nice. Bentar. Nah, ini kelihatan kan? Yes. Nah, ini udah jelas di sini. Nah, ini di sini pasti. Nah, seperti itu guys. Oke. For Daisy. Daisy ini yang di surat di koper tadi itu juga loh.
My
Surat.
little gray cells did not let me down.
Oke. Picture of a stuffed animal was torn and then thrown away. Mungkin ada cemburu, jealous sama si Daisy. Gak tahu. Daisy ini mungkin seorang anak-anak pasti. Oke, ini Ratchetnya dan ini killernya. Kita belum banyak informasinya tentang si killer. Bentar guys, udah berapa barang yang udah kita analisa? Bukan ini. Nah ini deh. 7 dari 17, 10 lagi guys. 10 lagi loh. Emang di mana? Tuh. Udah semua kan? Oh, ini masih ada rupanya guys.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Kayak obat tidur mungkin ya.
Sure I will find some interesting things
Karena kalau bisa mau nusuk orang itu kan supaya nggak bersuara kan kita harus nutup mukanya pasti kan. Supaya dia nggak berapas ataupun teriak. Pasti ditusuknya waktu dia lagi pingsan ini, ataupun tertidur lelap. Jatah. Oke,
This phone
broken.
was deliberately smashed.
Mungkin sengaja dihancurkan handphonenya.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Karena waktu dia menemui kita tuh si Ratchet ini guys, korbannya ini, dia bilang dia punya musuh ya, dan tentunya musuhnya juga bukan cuma satu gitu. Dia minta tolong kita supaya nggak ada sih, belum sampai ke sana sih, dia belum masih tawaran gitu, tawaran sejumlah uang yang besar gitu. Tapi disuruh ngapain gitu belum, kita udah menolak dia duluan gitu. Akhirnya dia pun pergi gitu kan. Dan dia memang dalam mode siaga gitu guys, karena memang musuhnya itu ada di mana-mana dan dia nggak pernah tahu musuhnya itu ada di sekitarnya juga gitu kan. Ternyata ada di dalam kereta ini juga. Siapa yang tahu gitu.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
Oke. Ini liquid ya, liquid vape ya.
split belong to Ratchet?
Ya udah semua kayak guys. Kaki nggak ada. Ini jam udah. Ini udah. Oh ini belum nih guys. Ini udah ya. Mana lagi nih yang belum nih? Ini udah semua loh. Itu gak penting sih isinya. Kita ngomong dulu deh. The night of the murder.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Oke, jadi kita menanyai semua orang karena semua orang adalah tersangka. Jadi pertama-tama yang kita wawancarai itu adalah si dokter ini guys. Kita tanya, kemana kau semalam kan katanya. Dia menghabiskan semalaman di kamar 101 sama si Book, direktur dari perusahaan Orient Express ini. Willing with the
Did you
victim.
know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Oke, dia bilang dia nggak ada hubungan sama sekali sama si Ratchet. Dia baru ketemu waktu makan malam dinner semalam. Ngelihat, bukan ketemu. Dia baru lihat. Terus in the room.
Touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Oke, dia cuma menyentuh, memeriksa denyut nadinya ya, karena dia seorang dokter ya. Dia nggak menyentuh apapun selain itu.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
Oke, waktunya pas waktu kita kebangun beberapa kali semalam midnight di antara jam 12 sampai jam 2. Berarti 2 jam sekitar waktunya guys pembunuhannya. Di antara jam itu. Cool.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Oke. Karena dia seorang dokter kan, dia bisa memprediksi jam berapa sih kira-kira mayat ini matinya gitu. Dia prediksinya jam dari kira-kira dari jam 12 sampai jam 2 guys. Oke, ini gimana cara tahu kodenya gitu guys? Kita harus tahu kodenya loh guys.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime. This door communicates with...
Mana lagi nih? Berapa lagi sih yang belum kita? Bentar guys. 5 lagi loh. Kita nggak bisa keluar nih kalau belum bisa temukan 5 lagi. Oke sebentar ya guys, nanti aku tunjukin apa yang belum kita temukan ini. Oh ini di sini guys. Nah,
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
ya masuk akal. Kalau misal pembunuhnya itu keluar lewat jendela pasti ada jejaknya guys. Tapi ini nggak ada sama sekali. Berarti dia memang nggak keluar lewat jendela. Murderer's Way Out. Oke, kita sekarang di puzzle-nya guys. Pilih 2 elemen yang mengungkap the most likely way the murderer exited Mr. Ratchet's room. Oke. Kita harus memilih beberapa elemen susah penyebutannya. Elemen yang paling mendekati gimana sih cara si pembunuh ini keluar gitu, keluar ruangannya si Mr. Ratchet. Ini udah nggak mungkin. Kemarin tuh ada suara berisik dub gitu. Ini udah ini sih. Kalau dari luar nggak mungkin guys. There's a connecting ya. Udah pasti tuh. The murderer was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latch ya. Karena itunya nggak terkunci guys. Ya, jadi dia bisa masuk lewat situ. Oke, kita dapat lagi select elements and reveal most likely the way. Oh kita 3 ya. 3 kemungkinan yang harus kita ungkap ini. Kira-kira apa aja gitu. Oke, dia lewat luar nggak mungkin karena ini udah impossible pasti. Harus ada jejaknya. Dan kalau didobrak udah pasti rantai putus. Dan ini nggak mungkin juga sih. Nah, kalau sih aku sih asumsi memang lewat connecting room.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room.
Ya.
That's the right answer.
The witness of the escape. Nih. Who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room? Who are? Siapa 2 orang? Kira-kira 2 orang siapa sih? Nih, kira-kira siapa aja yang melihat si pembunuh itu keluar dari ruangan, keluar dari kamar si Mr. Ratchet ya. Kita pilih 2 orang, kira-kira siapa yang bisa yang melihat gitu. Udah pasti si kawan ini. Karena dia kan di koridor guys. Book nggak mungkin, dia di 101. Ini anak buahnya. Nggak mungkin, dia di second class. Pilihannya antara staff sih sebetulnya. Ini atau ini kita nggak tahu dia di mana, apa yang dilakukannya, kamarnya di mana kita nggak tahu nih. Jadi di dapur kemungkinan dia nggak lihat. Nah 2 orang ini sih kalau aku.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Ini dan ini.
I do not think that's the right answer.
Oke, kita udah benar ini ya. Oh iya, kan kamar dia ini. Confirm dong. Sebelahnya kan kamar dia, guys.
That's the right answer.
Aduh. Gak mikir aku tadi di situ, guys. Oke. Di sebelah Mr. Poirot itu kamar madam itu tadi. Jadi jelas pembunuhnya masuk lah di situ. Oke, kita harus menginterogasi 2 orang ya, si Mr. Michel sama Mrs. Hubbard. 2 orang yang kemungkinan melihat si pembunuh itu masuk, keluar dan masuk.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished this.
Oke, mana lagi sih emangnya, bro? Berapa lagi sih yang harus kita kumpulin ini? 4 lagi, guys.
Expecting the crime scene.
Oke, ini aku skip dulu bentar guys ya. Kemungkinan sih 4 lagi itu udah dalam sini, cuma aku nggak tahu kodenya apa. Oke, sepertinya itu ada di sini ya guys. Kodenya tuh ada di sini guys.
Exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Teka-tekinya tuh, puzzle-nya tuh ada di sini guys.
The reading material
Gimana sih cara bacanya?
of a man like Ratchet.
Read. Ini dia. Alice was walking in the forest of 1000 flowers. Alice berjalan-jalan di hutan yang dipenuhi dengan 1000 bunga. Dia mengambil 10 bunga untuk membuat buket ya. Buket guys, tahu kan yang biasa kasih ya buket yang dijual toko-toko bunga itu guys. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly. And the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Oke. Tiba-tiba buket itu berubah menjadi kupu-kupu. Ya. 10 bunga yang dibuat jadi buket itu tiba-tiba semuanya berubah jadi kupu-kupu. Hilang, gone. Tangkap tuh nggak ada. And the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Sisa bunga tadi 1000 kan, dikurangi 10 berarti 990. 990 itu tadi, sisa bunga yang di hutan tadi itu began to multiply guys. There were twice as many. Jadi mereka berkembang biak 2 kali lebih banyak. Berarti 990 dikali 2. 1980. Alice tiba di pintu depan that asked her, okay, apa penting. If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest. Kita coba 1980. Mungkin itu kodenya guys. Kita coba. Kayaknya benar kalau hijau ya. Nice. Bener kan guys? Wait. Recording nggak? Ya, recording. For each person hurt, you will suffer. Setiap orang yang tersakiti, kau akan menderita. The same harm. Okay, your death is near. You never forget. Kayaknya didendam lama terhadap orang yang pernah si Richard ini sakitin ya. Dia punya luka lama gitu guys. Dia pengen balas dendam. Oke. Cek. Rabbit.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Oke. Fontana
A
meeting place on the back of
on the back
postcard.
of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
Oke, seharusnya dia ada melakukan pertemuan ya dengan seorang yang berinisial AW. Nggak ada lagi guys. Oke. Sejumlah uang cash.
Not very surprising.
Oke, kita udah komplit belum ya? Kita cek dulu guys. Cek. Satu lagi, ya ampun. Mana nggak satu lagi? Satu lagi guys. Seriously? Jadi lantai-lantai. Ini udah kamar mandi. Gak ada sepertinya. Ini wastafel juga gak ada. Itu udah. Udah semua. Gimana guys?
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Oke, sebentar. Nanti aku kembali lagi guys ya. Aku cek dulu ya. Soalnya nanti makan banyak waktu nih. Oh, aku tinggal klik ini aja guys. Tadi belum aku klik soalnya. Makanya dia belum kehitung sampai 17 gitu. Oke deh. Kita liatin record nggak ya? Bentar guys. Record dulu. Oke, kita analisa ya. Recap events. Mari kita recap semua ya guys. Richard had a gun under his pillow. Oke, si Richard itu punya senjata yang kita lihat tadi. Select two elements that help uncover what happened the night of the murder. Oke. Letter threatening Richard was found in his safe. Ini nggak ada hubungannya sih. Mungkin ada hubungan sama senjata. Jadi dia jaga-jaga gitu kan guys. Oke. Ini pasti sama. Dikasih obat tidur. Oke. Ratchet drank sleeping pills the night of the murder. Dr. Holmes had help uncover. Ratchet was on his guard. Dia berjaga-jaga. Tapi kalau dia berjaga-jaga, kenapa dia minum obat? Nggak mungkin. Maksudnya karena si Ratchet itu punya senjata, jadi dia berjaga-jaga gitu guys ya. Karena dia melihat ada surat ancaman. Dia menemukan ada surat ancaman gitu kan di berangkas tadi. Atau dia menjalani malam seperti biasa aja. Dia ambil pil, dia minum obat tidurnya. Ratchet was found stuck at 1:15. Ini apa hubungannya nih?
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Yes. Ini sama ini.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Ini sama ini berarti guys. Ratchet wanted to stay on his guard, yet he took a sleeping pill. Nah itu tadi makanya kenapa nggak gabungin nama jam itu guys? Karena dia pengen terjaga, tapi dia minum pil tidur gimana? Kan nggak nyambung gitu kan?
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life.
Ya.
Voila.
That's what I think. Ratchet employees. Tahun ini sama siapa ya karyawannya lagi? Nggak tahu ya, antara ini sama ini mungkin. Ya benar, dua orang ini berarti guys. Kelihatan sih bawahan.
That was easy.
Oke, kita harus menginterogasi dua orang tersebut ya guys. Si sekretarisnya pakai baju kuning yang gendut itu sama valet, Ratchet's valet. Valetnya apa guys? Ratchet's valet. Oke, valet itu pelayan ya guys. Sekretaris dan pelayan. Kita harus menginterogasi mereka berdua.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Oke. So guys, jadi untuk orang yang melihat kira-kira siapa pembunuhnya itu adalah kita harus menginterogasi si Ratchet, pelayannya si Ratchet sama sekretarisnya. Dan tersangka ya. Oke guys, pertama-tama untuk orang yang harus kita interogasi, otomatis kita harus mencari orang yang paling dekat dengan si korban ya, dimana itu adalah pelayannya dan sekretarisnya, dan juga kira-kira orang yang melihat siap pembunuhnya, si pembunuh keluar pada malam waktu kejadian itu adalah si Mr. Michelle, masinisnya mungkin ya, sama di orang yang tinggal di kamar sebelah, Mrs. Hubbard. Jadi langsung aja kita ke sana guys. Tadi bisa keluar sepertinya.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Oke, untuk saat ini kita bisa menyimpulkan ya guys, karena ini masih terlalu dini. Dan katanya si tersangka itu tidak akan bertindak lagi. Itu yang bisa dipastikan sama si main karakter kita. Alibi?
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
Semua orang ada tersangka, jadi kita harus menanyai semua
I
orang.
must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Dia itu keluar malam, dia keluar untuk dinner. Ya of course, kita kan sama dia dinernya di malam itu. Lalu dia kembali ke kamar sesuai dengan yang dijelaskan oleh dokter yang ada di dalam kamar saat ini. Mereka berdua berbincang-bincang. Tapi dia Tapi tadi katanya dia nggak mengetahui pasti apakah dia udah tertidur apa belum.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
Oke, list passengersnya kita tanya Michelle.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Oke, kita punya satu clue ya guys. Ada liquid, tapi nggak ada vape-nya, nggak ada mesinnya. Mungkin ketinggalan ya, milik seseorang. Tapi mungkin aja itu bisa. Katanya tadi si kemungkinan si Ratchet ini menemukan surat di berangkasnya, kemungkinan menemukan sebuah surat apa tadi, ancaman. Mungkin dia simpan surat itu di berangkasnya setelah itu ya. Dan dia berjaga-jaga. Tapi kalau dia berjaga-jaga, kenapa dia minum obat tidur mungkin ya? Mungkin skenario si penjahat juga bisa, mungkin kita nggak pernah tahu kan. Yang jelas ini masih awam, masih abu-abu guys. Masih terlalu dini. Oke. Oh ini ruangan tadi, salah. Kita ke sebelah ini guys, 204.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Oke. Jerman, mungkin Jerman ya. Controller, yes, pasti.
No, not good.
Canadian.
Think, Poirot. That is
American?
not. I do not think that's the right answer.
Housewife.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Oke, Canadian.
I must admit I'm not
American.
right.
Oke, ternyata seorang housewife ya.
That was easy.
Search room 204. Oke, kita geledah rumahnya guys. Mulai dari sini
The
dulu.
luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Tiap kamar tuh berbeda ya treatmentnya. Gak ada sesuatu di sini. Tapi ada 2 lock di sini.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side.
Oke. Kancing.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Oke. Kancing jaket ya guys.
I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind.
Bentar guys. Nggak penting nih.
Golden mustache.
Ada 3 ya guys. Kita masih dapat 1. Masa di sini tadi kita buka nggak ada? Tuh. Emang apa sih? Nggak ada kan guys? Oh. Apa lagi nih? Udah kancing tadi. Mana dong? Bentar ya guys, bentar ya. Aku skip aja ya. Ya aku nggak menemukannya guys. Kayaknya kita harus interogasi dulu nih si ibu ini, Miss Hubbard. Last night.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Oke, dia mendengar orang berlari di koridor. Lalu orang tersebut mengetuk-ketuk pintunya. Dia buka pintunya tapi nggak ada orang seorang pun di sana, guys. Katanya aneh. Connecting door.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the 2 compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Replay the toiletry bag scene. Katanya udah dikunci guys pintu untuk menuju ke kamar Ratchet itu. Tapi orang lain yang ngunci. Bukan si madam ini yang ngunci. Tapi dia nggak memeriksa lagi kan. Oke, banyak kejanggalan di sini.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Mencurigakan nih si madam ini guys. Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Dia nggak merokok. Oke. Mantau dia yang punya ini kan guys, apa namanya? Pape.
I
Badan.
found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to
Train employee dong.
a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Oke, saya milik konduktornya ya guys ya. Konduktor dari kereta ini. Nanti kita cek apakah ada salah satu kancing yang hilang. Menarik. Kalau misalnya perkataan dia itu bohong, ada salah satu yang salah, berarti dia bohong guys di semua pernyataannya.
Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag.
Oke. Gantungan itu di mana dia menggantung alat mandinya guys, tas alat mandinya. Apalagi nih sekarang? Oh, membingungkan guys. Oh, mungkin kita buka ini ya. Mungkin ini toiletry bag-bagnya. Nah, bener kan? Yes, pick up. Toiletry bag. Digantung sini. Okay.
See the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Replay the toiletry bag scene. Oke. Kita ungkap dulu guys. The toiletry bag doesn't hide the door latch. Oke, dia nggak menutup engselnya guys ya, tas itu. Contrary to what Mrs. Hubbard's claim. Katanya si Mrs. Hubbardnya itu nggak melihat karena itu ketutupan sama toiletry bagnya. Bohong berarti dia guys. Oke, ini oke. Kita tanya lagi deh guys, kita interogasi lagi deh. Latch confrontation.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Oke. Katanya dia nggak melihat kan guys, karena ketutupan engselnya itu. Makanya dia menyuruh orang lain untuk memeriksanya. Which of this sentence contains a lie? When my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook. Kayaknya sih nggak tergantung gitu guys ya. I couldn't see the latch from. That's why I asked Miss Olsen. Coba aja guys.
Are you sure everything
Yes,
you
no.
told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course, I have an excellent memory.
Select the element that proves she is lying. Latch visible.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you
Jelas
can
terlihat.
easily see the latch on the door.
Yeah.
The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Yes.
It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness, or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter.
Dia merasa terancam guys.
A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
Reckon. Dia ini sepertinya udah memperhitungkan kalau misalnya ada yang nanya-nanya dia dia udah tahu mau jawab apa gitu guys. Kelihatan banget dia pernyataan itu sebagian besar itu adalah sebuah kebohongan. Masa ada dari awal aja udah aneh kan, ada orang lari di koridor katanya. Terus ketuk-ketuk pintunya. Habis waktu dibuka nggak ada orang. Di situ aja udah ada yang salah sama ibu ini nih. Terus dia berbohong soal engsel itu. Untuk mengetahuinya, kita harus menginterogasi si Miss Olson ini. Karena si Miss Olson ini yang katanya orang yang disuruh untuk mengunci engsel pintu tersebut. Jadi kalau pernyataan mereka sama, kemungkinan mereka berdua itu ya kemungkinan bisa nggak berbohong atau bahkan mereka adalah orang yang patut dipertanyakan karena bekerja sama gitu. Oke. Dan kedua yang paling penting kita cari ini yang pemilik kancingnya itu siapa? Yang merasa kehilangan kancing itu siapa?
Thank you for your assistance, madam.
Kalau aku sih pribadi curiga banyak orang yang terlibat di sini guys ya. Dan satu kereta ini adalah pembunuh semua dan saling bekerja sama. Oke, kita wawancarai.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Oke. Calais itu di mana ya? Calais. Oke, Calais itu dari Prancis guys. Ibu kota di Prancis. Controller 57. Oke.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Oke, kita harus tanya list of passengers, apakah dia seorang perokok, tahu nggak dia Ratchet udah terbunuh, keberadaannya di jam 1.15, the last station, missing button guys.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Oke, berarti bukan punya dia guys. Dan terlihat memang kancing dia tuh lengkap. Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Oke, bukan vape berarti ya guys. Berarti itu salah. Keberadaan adalah stations. Keberadaannya 1.15
Where
guys.
were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hobart. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Oke, dia sibuk ya guys. Dari jam 1 sampai jam 2. Makanya kemungkinan dia tuh nggak ngelihat apa yang terjadi di koridor sini. Karena dia nggak ada di tempat. Oke, masuk akal. Dan dari jawabannya juga dia kelihatan tenang.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m. Soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé. I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Oke, jam 12.40 dia masih hidup berarti guys. Dia ringing the bell ya. Gak tahu bell itu kemungkinan tuh kalau kita di hotel tuh telepon atau di rumah sakit tuh ada bell juga kan untuk manggil pasiennya. Pasien suster. 12.40 dia masih ada dan setelah makan si Richard itu langsung ke kamarnya ditemani oleh 2 sekretarisnya. Oke, pertanyaannya kapan sekretaris 2 itu keluar dari kamar itu?
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Banyak guys. Dan ini ada staffnya juga. Ada nomor kamarnya. Berarti sih siapa ya nama? Nama 2 sekretarisnya itu siapa tadi? Aku lupa sih. Nanti kita lihat lagi ya. Berarti kita harus ke kelas ini nih. Gerbong kelas 2. Last
What
station.
is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly, I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Waktu kita berhenti di stasiun terakhir, apakah ada kemungkinan orang tuh masuk? Nah, itu masuk akal juga sih pertanyaan guys. Apakah ada penumpang asing yang masuk? Tapi dia nggak bisa memastikan. Dia nggak bisa melihat juga. Maksudnya dia nggak lihat juga. Baru jam 12.10 kita bergerak lagi. Oke, that's all. You know. Oke, kita harus merekonstruksi lagi kejadian si Michelle ini sesuai dengan apa yang dijelaskan ya guys ya. Rekonstitute aktivitas dari Mr. Michelle. Jadi dia sesuai dengan bilangnya tadi, dia ada ngomong sama staff si John yang laki-laki yang pakai lipstick gitu di gerbong bar. Kemudian waktu merokok ini waktu trennya lagi berhenti ya, sekitar jam segini guys, midnight. Ini mungkin di sini. Oke, sebentar. Dia di sini lagi jam 2. Udah pasti nih jam 2 di sini. The train is stuck by the snowdrift. Ratchet calls Mr. Michelle. Ini di sini mungkin atau di sini.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Ini kayak. Yes, benar kan guys?
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Hey, Mr. Michelle remained at his post from jam 12.10 to the morning except dari jam 1 sampai 1.20 pagi dan dari jam 1.50 sampai jam 2 pagi. Oke, berarti ada waktu beberapa menit. Memang sekitar jam segini guys yang berisik-berisik gitu. Lewat dari 1.20. Kebetulan dia nggak ada di lokasi. Oke. Gue yakin sih dia salah satu orang yang orang yang patut dicurigai. Oke, kita ke The Killer Avoided, atau mungkin memang bisa aja dia sengaja pergi gitu kan, kita nggak pernah tahu juga. The Killer Avoided Mr. Michel. Oke, select two elements to help deduce how the killer avoided being seen by Mr. Michel. Bagaimana si pembunuh menghindar dari si Michel, maksudnya tanpa terlihat gitu guys. Dia keluar, baru dia merokok.
No, not good.
Bentar. Dia ngeliat dia nggak ada.
Think, Poirot.
Okay.
That is not a good answer. I do not think that's the right answer.
Wait. Oke, ini agak tricky sini guys. The train leaves. Mr. Michel is on the platform of Pinconsi Station at midnight. Ini mungkin sih. The train stop. Oke. The train leaves Pinconsi at. Ini.
No.
Enggak
not
sih.
Good. This is wrong.
Wait, apa
But
nih?
I'm never far from the truth.
Oke. Bagaimana si pembunuh itu menghindar tanpa terlihat sama si Michel? Ya, jelas. Inilah.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Ini sama. Ini.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Salah sih.
No, not good.
Nggak salah ini guys, nggak salah ya.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Ini nggak ada hubungannya sih kalau ini. Ini dua ini udah jelas enggak. Ini sama ini coba.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Oke, ini sama ini.
I do not think that's the right answer.
Oke, ini sama ini tadi enggak.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Wih, apa ini?
No, not good.
Ini sama ini.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. I do not think that's the right
Pusing
answer.
kepala guys. How the killer avoided being seen by Mr. Michel. Udah jelas lah, dia nggak ada di lokasi gitu kan. Tadi lagi merokok di luar. Hint selanjutnya coba guys. Baru kali ini kita pakai hint. Ya benar, 1 AM and si Michel nggak ada di posnya sekitar jam 1 sampai 1.20. Dan Ratchet Watch was apparently broken at 1:15. Apa hubungannya sama jam? Apa hubungan sama jam coba guys? 20. The murderer was able to take advantage, of Mr. Michel's absence to escape without being seen. Si pembunuh kabur dan mengambil kesempatan dari ketidakhadirannya si Michel dan kabur tanpa terlihat di jam 1.15. Jam 1.15 guys. Hubungan sama jam tadi itu apa? Entahlah. Oke.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 AM and 2 AM, the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Oke. sekitar jam segitu si Michelle lagi di bar, di gerbong bar lagi ngobrol sama si staff bar. Oke, is Mrs. Hubbard a suspect? Tersangka? Oke, apain dulu guys. Intuisi sih guys, allow you to draw your own conclusions. Masih terlalu dini sih sebetulnya guys. Yes atau no nya ini. Kalau ini aku bisa nih. A suspect no.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
Ya. Kalau ini dah aku bikin yes aja sih guys. Suspect ya.
This is the most likely answer.
Kalau aku sih yes. Biarpun dia nanti rupanya enggak ya, tapi dari gerak-geriknya itu mencurigakan deh. Oke, lanjut guys. Nanti kita ke bar ya. Mari kita ke bar. Bar lounge. Oh, banyak harus kita interogasi kayak di sini guys. Oh enggak perlu. Oh, bisa kita tanya nih.
Please, do me the courtesy of leaving me alone, if you will.
Oke, nggak bisa guys. Ini.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Oke. Ini udah. Oh, kayaknya kita harus ke ini deh guys. Apa namanya? Ke gerbong kelas 2 nih guys. Restoran. Staff restoran. Cuma staff restoran sih yang belum masuk ke daftar kita ini. Mereka nggak mungkin sih guys. Fix, mereka tuh nggak mungkin. Memang harus ke gerbong kelas 2 kita nih guys. Oke, aku skip aja guys ya. Oke, kita ada di kelas 2 guys. Kita lihat dulu nama si sekretarisnya si Ratchet ini. Siapa sih namanya? Di ruangan 103. I believe he was one of the last people to see him. Is in room 103. Oke, 102 sampai 103 ya guys. 07. Nah ini nih. Kita ke 102 dulu deh. Kawan ini nih. Ya bro, santai ya main handphone.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Oke. Yalah, sekretarisnya kan guys. Wajar lah. Si gelap bosnya pasti dia tahu. Oke,
What
Richard.
can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters, threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Oke, si Richard ini si sekretarisnya ini tahu ada surat ancaman ya guys ya. Dan dia ada menyimpan surat ancamannya. The night of the crime. Dan dia si sekretarisnya ini terakhir kali melihat bosnya itu sekitar jam 10 malam.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Binkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you. I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Ya, Captain Arbuthnot ini mencurigakan juga. Richard's Diary. Ini yang ada gambar kelinci tadi ya, yang di brankasnya itu. Dia ada pertemuan kan seharusnya, janji pertemuan di suatu tempat atas nama inisial AW kalau nggak salah.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Oke, dia merokok sigaret ya, bukan vape.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Time to Die.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Oke, Richard itu nggak berokok ya guys. Oke.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he...
Skip. Oke, kita selesai dengan orang ini. Kita lihat dulu map kita. Grey cell-nya. Ratchet talks to Mr. Michel. Ya, sesuai dengan apa yang dibilang si Michel ya. Karena kan si Ratchet ini waktu malam sebelum terjadi pembunuhan dia membunyikan lonceng ya, untuk memanggil si Mr. Michel ini. Makanya mereka berdua sempat ketemu. Ya, ini benar jam 10.
I do not think that's the
Select
right
elements.
answer.
Oke, baca dulu. Select two elements of interest from the encounter with Mr. Michel on the evening of the murder.
I must admit
Bentar.
I'm not right this time.
Oke.
This is wrong.
Lah.
But I'm never far from the truth.
Katanya kan dia ngomong malam itu dia ngomong pakai bahasa Perancis gitu kan, teriak apa gitu ngomong bahasa Perancisnya. Ratchet apparently spoke in French during the night of the murder. Ini baru ini.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Ini sama ini mungkin.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Mana dong? Ratchet called Mr. Michel. Ya, baru ini.
I must
Sama
admit
aja sih
I'm
itu.
not right this time.
Sama aja guys.
No, not good.
Berarti ini. Atau ini.
I do not think that's the right answer.
Ini sama ini.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Ini sama ini.
Think, Poirot, that is not a good answer.
Wih, mana ini?
No, not good.
Mulai membingungkan nih guys. Oh, it is not Rachel who spoke to Mr. Michel. Nah itu dia guys. Jadi siapa? Ini dong.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do not think
Wait.
that's the right answer.
Wait. Si pembunuh berpura-pura. Oke, menarik nih guys. Si pembunuh berpura-pura Ratchet was still alive di jam 12.37. Berarti belum sempat ketemu guys. Dia cuma dengaran dari luar aja gitu si Michelnya. Dengan logat orang yang ngomong bahasa Perancis. Oh, maksudnya dengan bahasa ya itulah seperti itu guys. Ya seperti itulah ya. Berarti
the murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Mr. Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Oke, berarti kejadiannya pembunuhannya bukan di atas jam 1 guys. Melainkan sebelum jam 1. Tapi untuk apa memancing Michelle untuk datang ke situ ya? Jadi pertanyaan juga sih. Ini apa lagi nih? Ini udah. Dan interogasi satu lagi si pelayannya satu lagi guys.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
Oke, kita racik dulu obatnya. Almond. Wih, ini gimana nih? Loh. Ini saya guys. Black cap yang I think the minyak yeleng ini lah is the vial with the black cap. Minyaknya itu dengan tutup hitam in order blue, yellow, red, green, black. I think that the clove oil is the vial with the red cap. Terus masalah ini nggak bisa diinteract loh.
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy. The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale will do the
Ini
job.
timbangan ya. Oke. Pertama-tama
To
ini.
start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Oke, tadi kan ada urutan kan guys. Kita lihat aja hintnya. Blue, yellow, red, green, black. Daripada lama-lama kan guys. Oh sorry.
Now that I know the order, I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
Clove. Clove itu jelas. Ya urutannya dong. Ini berarti.
I don't think this is the remedy.
Red cap. Oke, red guys.
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
Cup. Udah gitu doang. Cuma nyari essential oil aja sampai.
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Oke, kejadian yang sangat mengejutkan. Tapi dari dua orang asistennya ini, gak ada yang benar-benar kaget kalau bosnya itu dibunuh gitu guys. Biasa aja mereka. Biarpun mereka tahu kalau misalnya si bosnya itu banyak musuh kan. Tapi nggak ada yang benar-benar kaget gitu. Jelas American. Banget. G9.
That's the right answer.
The night of the crime. Dimana
At what
Kak Anda?
hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
Scarelli.
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate
Gak mungkin sih dia dengerin, ini udah beda gerbong. Masalahnya.
Were you a
Perokok.
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Orang yang
You know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Oke, ternyata pills itu dia yang memberikannya guys ya. Tapi dia nggak melihat. Dia langsung pergi. Dia nggak melihat kalau si Ratchet itu minum pilnya, pil tidur. Kenapa dia minum pil tidur itu? Karena si bosnya ini si Ratchet. Dia nggak bisa tidur kalau naik kereta tanpa minum pil tidur. Dan soal kertas surat ancaman itu dia juga tahu ya. Katanya sebaiknya kita menghubungi polisi di next station, kata si pembantunya ini. Tapi si Ratchet itu tertawa. Oke, wajar sih, nggak mungkin juga dia pasti orang kriminal juga kan. Jadi kalau dia menghubungin polisi ya makin hancur juga dia. Ratchet smoker?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No,
Enggak.
He finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me
Satu suara berarti mereka.
why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
Ada pernyataan dia yang bohong nih guys. Which this sentence contains a lie. When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. Ini sih kayak guys. Ntar kita cek dulu ya. The letter must have warned him. Again, he specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it. Aku tidak melihat bosku tuh meminum pilnya. Kira-kira yang mana nih guys menurut kalian? Ini sih kayak menurut aku.
I need some hard evidence to prove he's lying.
The letter must have warned him. He especially asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see.
I see nothing to prove he's lying.
Masih salah juga guys. He specially asked me to prepare. The letter must have warned him. Ini yang
What evidence can help me prove he's lying?
salah semua guys. Berarti ini yang benar. Berarti dia bukan dia orang yang menyiapkan pilnya.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
Okay, select the element that prove he's lying. Tadi apa sih? Bukan dia orang yang menyiapkan pilnya ya? Scream in the night. Bukan dia orang yang menyiapkan pilnya. Karena ada senjata.
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night.
Ya, nggak mungkin dia minum pil ya kan?
A gun under his pillow. And even asked for my help
di
to
akal
watch
gitu guys.
over him. I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait,
Masuk di akal.
Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible.
Ya, itu
But
mungkin.
I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Oke, kita dapat satu tersangka lagi nih guys. Ya, nggak mungkin kan orang udah ngeliat surat ancaman malah mau tidur gitu guys. Ngeliat surat ancaman ya prepare senjata gitu kan. Jadi stay selama 1 malam, nggak tidur. Ini malah tidur, tapi naruh senjata di bawah bantal. Kan aneh gitu kan guys. Kayak dia udah pasti dia berbohong. Kita lihat dulu nih, Grey Cells kita. Ratchet took sleeping pills. The killer then murdered him in his room. Ini mereka udah membuat skenario-nya sedemikian rupa nih guys. Jadi mereka membuat skenario seolah-olah si Ratchet ini dalam keadaan tidur ya. Bagaimana? Ya maybe. I don't know. Ratchet took sleeping pills. The killer then murdered him in his room and waited to escape. Ratchet took sleeping pills. The killer then murdered him in his room and waited to escape while Mr. Michel was not in the corridor. Aneh sih. Tapi kemungkinan memang dia tidur guys. Dan dia nggak tahu, nggak baca ada surat ancaman. Dan senjata itu memang sengaja ditaruh si pembunuh di bawah bantal gitu. Sama surat ancaman itu sengaja mereka taruh. Padahal aslinya tuh si Ratchet itu udah tidur gitu minum pil itu. Ya kan, bisa jadi seperti itu. What is the most likely hypothesis? Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He kills him with a gun and hides it under his pillow. Dia berpura-pura the crime as a crime of passion with a knife. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. Membunuh dengan senjata, karena nggak ada suara senjata guys, jadi ini nggak mungkin. Ratchet takes the sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. Yes, dia menusuk dengan pisau. Dan ini masuk akal nih guys. Si Ratchet minum pil tidurnya. Udah setengah sadar, mungkin udah agak antuk, udah baring. Baru si pembunuh itu masuk, baru menusuk si Ratchet. Baru si Ratchet itu karena kesakitan, dia mencoba untuk memanggil si Michelle to make believe that Ratchet is alive. Oh, he calls Mr. Michel to make... Oh, yeah. Oh, bukan salah guys. Jadi si pembunuh ini mungkin karena ada suara berisik ya. Dia membunyikan bel. Terus si Michel datang ke depan pintu. Terus dia berpura-pura ngomong secara kuat supaya kedengaran sama Michel kalau misalnya si Ratchet ini masih hidup. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. Ini mungkin nih guys. Tapi dia nggak mungkin keluar lewat jendela karena pasti ada jejak kakinya. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to pretend that Ratchet's still alive. He opens the window and flees. Nggak, ini paling benar.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay. Is Mr. McQueen a suspect? McQueen. Masterman sama McQueen ini kan siapa guys? Bentar, aku perlu lihat karakter nih guys. Nah, McQueen ini sepertinya enggak guys. Masterman ya. Masterman ya. No.
This appears to be a good lead.
Tapi kalau ini ya suspek deh nih.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
Oke. Ini apa lagi nih? I should report my progress so far to Mr. Book. Oke, kita laporan ke si Book ya guys. Oke, ternyata kita ada 2 orang yang suspek nih udah. Pelayan ini sama si Madam siapa tadi? Hubbard. Tapi kita belum tanya si Arbonot nih, si mantan tentara itu, pensiunan tentara. Sama kita harus tanya sama orang yang satu kamar sama si Masterman. Karena yang tahu gerak-gerik si Masterman itu kemana aja dia. Jadi bisa kita samakan suara pernyataan si pelayan si Ratchet itu ya. Book. Ruangannya sebelah lagi. Oh bukan. Kirain tadi ada interaksi di sini.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Belum.
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Investigasi.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, If he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us. On the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
Ya, ada yang terjadi di toilet ya guys ya.
I used my master key.
Toiletnya terkunci.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out.
Ini orang yang di stasiun Turki itu loh guys, yang mengawasi si Ratchet. Oke, kita lihat dulu.
Miss, can you hear me?
Kayaknya dia cuma tidur aja nih.
Breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly.
Iya, dia cuma tidur aja nih. Oh, second class guys. Joanna Locke. Oke, tujuannya ke Paris.
The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
She's alive.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
Oke. Dugaan awal dia diseret ke sini dari kamarnya ke toilet ya guys ya. Ini masih dugaan sih. Tapi masa diseret bisa nggak bangun gitu?
The train is of course full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For
Okay,
now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Oke, ada roommate-nya guys ya. Ada satu orang lagi di kamar yang sama di 105. Tadi nama perempuan juga, aku lupa tadi. Jadi kita harus menginterogasi orang itu juga.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Room 105.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Nice. Investigasi Joanna Locke. I need to know more about this person. If I search her room, I'm sure I'll find something. Ada 4 ya. Harus kita cari item guys. Bisa kita geledah di sini. Cangkir.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
Oke, cangkir teh ada sisa berwarna putih di bagian bawahnya. Ada tas guys. Bentar. Oke, tas ini aja kita lihat. Bentar. Ada puzzle lagi kita nih. Wah, ini yang hilang guys.
A briefcase and a wagon-ly conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Ya, kita dapat satu clue. Ini ternyata baju yang dipakai pembunuh karena kancingnya hilang nih guys satu. Sesuai dengan kancing kita temukan di ruangan Madam Hubbard. Bentar ya guys. Di-lock. Oh, ada lagi di sini. Kita harus butuh password ini untuk membuka. Apa passwordnya guys? Apakah ada petunjuk di sini? Wow. Nggak bisa keluar sih. Wih, apa nih passwordnya? Guys, aku menyerah guys. Kodenya nggak tahu di mana. Jadi, mari kita coba aja. Tuh, ada suara tik gitu, cekleknya guys. Nah.
So, Poirot, any luck so far?
Ngapain
No,
kawan
that's
ini?
fine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Have you tried 0000? We really need to
Gimana
find
mau
the
denger ini?
combination. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? So, Poirot, any luck so far? But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? We really need to find the combination. Have you tried 0000? Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords.
Wih, gimana nih mau denger ini?
Easy ones. If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? So, Poirot, any luck so far? We really need to find the combination. No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Poirot.
Ini orang bisa nggak diam ya?
Book. Silent like a mouse, please.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate. I will not utter another word. Not one.
Book. There will be another murder on the
Buat
Orient
emosi
Express
ini,
in a
guys.
moment.
Iya, bang. Nah, tuh dengar tuh. Tuh, 2, 4, 9. Oke, berhasil kita guys. Gila, nggak dengar apa-apa tadi sama sekali. Nah, ini foto, maksudnya sobekan foto yang sama gambar kucing ini di kamarnya si Ratchet. ID. Oke. Ada apa dengan anak ini?
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Oke, ya. Sepertinya katanya si perempuan yang lagi tidur ini guys, dia sedang menginvestigasi si Ratchet juga. Oke. Kenapa ada Massachusetts State Police di sini nih? File-file polisi di sini guys.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Oke, janjiannya polisi. John Locke, Lincoln, Street, American ya guys.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
Tahun 91 lahirnya. Oke, dia seorang detektif ya.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Ya, dia bukan orang sembarangan nih guys, berarti dia polisi.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet was stabbed, not shot.
But then why take it on the train?
Tapi kenapa orang diceroboh kali ya? Apa jangan-jangan dia dibuat pingsan gitu?
I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Jangan-jangan dia dibius guys. Tapi kenapa dia ceroboh ya?
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none.
Borgol siapa yang akan teman-teman?
You are
Kan nggak punya
Joanna
borgol.
Locke, mademoiselle?
Yeah, yes, Joanna Locke.
Ada dua detektif berarti ini guys.
I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
Oke, dia mengikuti si pembunuh guys.
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
New mystery discovered, the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping. Jangan-jangan foto anak perempuan kecil tadi itu adalah Daisy Armstrong guys. Dia diculik. Foto anak yang memegang boneka kucing itu tadi, kucing warna-warni. Oke, kita sampai di sini dulu ya guys. Sepertinya kita sudah mulai menemukan, tapi nggak titik terang juga sih. Masih abu-abu juga sih dibilang. Masih base-nya lah, masih pondasi tipis-tipis lah ya guys ya. Kita masih menduga ada 2 tersangka, satu si Madam Hubbard, sama satu lagi si pelayannya si Ratchet yang ngomongnya masih ngawur-ngawur gitu guys. Selebihnya kita belum ada interogasi nih. Orang-orang sekamar mereka maupun orang-orang lain juga kita belum ada interogasi. Dan di sini ternyata kita pindah peran. Dan aku sih menduga ini pasti ini udah pasti sih, bukan dugaan lagi. Ini adalah flashback cerita di mana mungkin ini adalah titik benang merahnya ya, dari masa lalu si Ratchet itu. Siapa sih musuh-musuhnya, apa sih yang terjadi sama dia. Nah si detektif ini mungkin yang akan mengungkapnya guys. Kayak kenapa dia tiba-tiba ada di kereta itu juga. Karena dia mengikuti on the trails of the murderer. Dia mengikuti si pembunuh. Nah pembunuhnya itu siapa kita belum tahu nih guys. Di next episode kemungkinan mungkin kita bakal tahu ya guys ya. Jadi terima kasih buat kalian yang telah menonton dan kita bertemu lagi di episode berikutnya guys.